Hey guys, this is Sage Valentine, and this is my review of CBS's Big Brother, Season 16, Episode number 17. Julie Chen hit the nail on the head when she said that the romance between Caleb and technically Amber is just plain hopeless, and she is 100% correct. Now, Caleb wasted 41 days, because I'm sure last episode was probably last weekend or Sunday and Monday, but 40 plus days basically chasing around an unrequited love of Amber when Amber, as I've said in previous reviews, was not feeling him. And I'm so happy, spoiler alert, that when Amber was voted out, she made it clear to Julie Chen that Caleb has no chance with her. Caleb will not be her date to the finale, and that she's open to other guys dating her. Hey, I'm not going to knock your hustle. And it really spoke volumes when she left that house. She hugged Jocasta, and I think she hugged Zach. She might have hugged maybe one other person, but she didn't go out hugging everybody, and I was very happy for that. And she made her exit a classy one because she reminds me a lot of Candace, only Candace got upset last season after the whole racism thing or prejudice thing, and hey, I was not mad at Candace when she left the way that she did. The thing is that this season of Big Brother is becoming extremely monotonous. It's the same people on the block every single week. At first it was Amber, Brittany, Victoria, Jocasta, Donnie. Then it became Victoria, Jocasta, Donnie. Now it's Jocasta, Victoria, and probably Donnie. Whoever wins the HOH this week, and I have my fingers crossed that it's either Donnie or Caleb, somebody needs to shake up this house. Shake it up. Enough is enough. And for the love of God, please don't put Jocasta on that block again. I know a lot of people don't like her, but there's only so much somebody can take. Give her 1 week's rest and get somebody else out of this house. Because if she's a floater, fine. But Victoria needs to go. Christine needs to go. Nicole needs to go. And if Caleb doesn't win, get Caleb out too. That's the way I feel about it, because it's the same thing every single solitary week. But with that said, okay, Amber finally gets a clue during this episode that Caleb, or so they're telling her, is the reason why she's on the block. And Caleb basically tells her, you've done nothing but chill with other. And Frankie, being devil's advocate, basically convinces Caleb that it was all Caleb's fault. So Caleb is sitting there and he's crying. And I know I said he was melodramatic a little bit. Big Brother always has some melodrama, but I felt really bad for him when he was crying. Like, that was terrible. Just to play. I understand you have to, like, kind of lie to people, but to play with somebody's emotions, like, this season for me is more psychological than last season's ignorance from Aaron and Gina Marie and Amanda. This thing is more psychological. Like, Frankie's getting into people's heads, especially Caleb's. So Amber makes a mistake while she's upset of speaking to Christine, and she tells Christine that Zach is no longer her target. She wants Caleb out because of what they said to her. Christine takes that information, runs back to Frankie, who then runs to Caleb, adding a little more dressing to his pot, a little more sauce to the pot, and stirs it up and gets Caleb pissed. So Caleb tells Zach, we all have to vote the same. In other words, Caleb now wants Amber out of the house. He looks like he's about to explode at this point. And a lot of people are saying, Amber, you messed up. Amber, I can't wait to see you gone. Listen, Amber did not pull the wool over this dude's eyes. He, like many who fall in love, saw something that sometimes is not, that wasn't there. And as you can see, he's kind of heartbroken now. So somebody tweeted that this is a bad week. Yeah, it's kind of a bad week because yet another female house guest is going home. And the fact that, like, these guys have so much control over this house that you already know they're going to put it. If Donnie doesn't win HOH, he'll probably be up. Victoria will be up. Possibly Jocasta again. Or the guys might just put another nail in the coffin and put Christine in and Nicole up. Or they might backdoor Caleb if he doesn't win. But pretty much it's going to be boring. I wish it's, like I said, I wish somebody would shake up this house. But Donnie chose against doing the Team America mission. And for that, I salute him. The mission was basically to vote against the majority of the house and then call 2 people out on it. But Donnie saw something that his fellow teammates did not see, and he was looking to the future. Should this blow up in their faces, who would the first person be to blame? Or should I say be blamed? Donnie. Donnie would be blamed. So in a vote of 9-0, Amber was voted out, and she was pretty surprised about that too. Anytime you're on the block, you're not safe. And Jocasta was about ready to just break down and cry, but anytime you're on the block, you're not safe. But Amber, for some reason, felt safe. And it was funny how Derek tried to throw Donnie under the bus. Well, Donnie said, no. You guys still could have done it, though. I mean, no, it wouldn't have been unanimous, but I mean, don't just put this on Donnie. You guys have a mind of your own, too. So, once Amber left, she really didn't hug anybody except for maybe Jocasta. And I think she hugged Zach. But that's about it. Maybe somebody else, but that's about it. And when she went outside and everything, and she was like talking to Julie, and she was able to see the messages that her fellow house guests left, Victoria decided to be bold enough to call Amber fake. And yeah, you could bring up the issue of what Amber did to Joey, which I was side-eyeing in the beginning of this season because the girls needed that plan of Joey's so badly, and they need it right now really bad because, what is it, 4 left now versus all those guys. But anyway, Victoria's the last person to call somebody fake. When she won that veto, I was side-eyeing her, and then I've never really thought that she was useless 100%. I've always had that 10% like, Victoria, why are you playing? And tonight she kind of threw the HOH competition, but then so did quite a few people. But that's my opinion. If I'm wrong, I'll eat crow, but to me it seemed like quite a few people threw it out of fear. So, and also Nicole hasn't made many big moves in this game. On a side note, not really. I mean, she won Battle of the Block, but she had Hayden, and the other time she had Christine. I want to see her with somebody else and see if she'll really win. Because she is kind of floating, and she's hiding a bit behind Christine and Hayden. Will they take her to the end? Truthfully, I don't trust either of them, but that's just me. So, Caleb is pissed off once Amber is gone and everything's quieted down, and he was looking at that wall like, who will be my target when I win? And if he wins HOH, I will not be surprised at all, to be honest. Julie talks to Amber. Amber says she doesn't really know essentially who betrayed her, but she is kind of upset at Caleb. But she is upset at Caleb and Cody, mostly Cody. And she does believe that Caleb's one-sided romance did ruin her game. It did. Because the guys rallied behind Caleb, or so they let him think, and let him make a fool out of himself. But yeah, they did, and basically they badmouthed her all on the feeds. So, anywho, they get to the HOH, and we get a interrupted HOH competition because they kind of run out of time, I guess. And to make a long story short, Frankie can't play. Derek, Jocasta, Victoria, and Christine all knocked themselves out of the game. So now we're just waiting or playing the waiting game to see who wins HOH. And it's pretty sad now because the boys are essentially, truly going to get rid of all the girls unless the girls rally together. But with Christine around, that's not going to happen because she thinks that she's going to make it far with this alliance, and she's not. But thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to rate this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment as you see fit. Let me know your feelings about this episode and the season so far. Check me out, Sage Valentine on Google Plus and Twitter, and check out my other reviews of Under the Dome and The Walking Dead. So until next time, guys, you all take care. This is Sage Valentine, signing off. Bye, guys. Bye.